I go through periods where I really love reading suspense novels. I grew up reading Dick Francis, and I was really identifying with the characters as a kid, as a teen, even as later years, with the abuse and the bullying, but also with like a strong sense of justice and caring about making good choices, helping people. And there's violence, but so often there isn't murder, and that is so much easier for me because I grew up with, oh, so much violence, but also murder, and I don't usually want to read about it or see it on shows. But so I really like suspense books where there isn't murder or where there isn't a huge focus on murder, or at least on the details of the murder, on gruesome details. And I find it hard to find in suspense and thrillers, so I always like having recommendations. I got some from the retired English teacher today, but if you have a recommendation of a suspense novel or novels where there isn't a focus on murder or not the details of murder, and especially where there are characters who are being heroic or doing good things and or standing up to violence or abuse or bullying, I would love to hear the recommendations. My longtime favorites are Dick Francis, and then I found Lyndon Stacey, which to me is the closest to Dick Francis. And there's been other suspense authors over the time, but those are some of my top favorites that come instantly to mind. And I did just read and really enjoy the first book in C.J. Box's Joe Pickett series. There was some misogyny I wasn't wild about and some selfishness, but there was also some good things. And I wasn't sure about the viewpoint on animals and people. And I don't like violence against animals either, but I still enjoyed the book. So if you have any recommendations, I'd love to hear them.